How's it going, guys? So we're here for another trailer reaction. Dying Light the Beast. And before we start, Happy New Year's. Dying Light was probably one of the biggest open world zombie games that came out. God, I want to say what, 2015, 2018, somewhere around there. Never played Dying Light personally myself, and then they eventually came out with Dying Light 2. I got maybe a quarter in the way of watching that game and just kind of snoozed on it. I just didn't find it interesting. It's when it comes to open worlds like that, those are the type of games that I have to play for myself instead of actually watching people play them, because they'll just skip certain areas, or skip dialogue, or certain things you can make just to get to through the storyline itself, and that kind of just like irks me. So I'm guessing they're coming up with Dying Light 3. All I know is I think it was what Dying Light 1 took place in Jerusalem, I think it was, or somewhere in the Middle East, I'm pretty sure. And then I guess the virus spread or something like that, and then Dying Light 2 started out with somewhere else. Like I said, foggy in that area. I'd have to rewatch all of Dying Light just to even catch up on the story and stuff like that. But I would probably say Dying Light was probably up there as popular as Resident Evil. That's just my personal opinion when it came to zombie games. Resident Evil was a little more linear and stuff like that, where Dying Light's more open world. But let's check this out.
It's not your fault, Kyle.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use. He has gifted us the means to decipher the code of nature, and it's our highest purpose we must strive to accomplish. I only answer to this
So he's a
divine
nut job.
calling. And you.
I don't know if this was the same character from the other two games, or I have no idea.
Do you see who's the real beast here?
So it's coming out in 2025. Like I said, I don't know if it's based off the same character from the first two Dying Light games, or this is someone brand new. Looks like they were experimenting with some sort of virus, zombie virus into him. The two things that I always find funny when it comes to games like these is, one, the wall climbing. How he's just running across the wall like that. Not predictable whatsoever. Gravity just does not work that way. And two, the one thing that I've noticed of a lot of these zombie games, the zombie virus only infects people. It does not affect the wildlife. From at least what I can recall of any zombie game that does not include Resident Evil, has no animals infected by a zombie virus. Games like Dying Light, where it's open world, and this one, in this case, you get to explore a forest, stuff like that, would be awesome, with zombie infected animals. Say you in the middle of the night and you hear like a growler or something like that, and you sleep in your tent, you wake up the next following day, and you're walking through a trail, and you hear these loud thundering footsteps charging at you, and you look over, and there's like a zombie infected bear, or you hear, a demonic howl of the night, and you gotta fight off like zombie infected wolves, or any, what would you call it, like water based enemies too, or flying based ones too. I want to say the other zombie game I can think of that personally you might hear in my town alarm too. I apologize about that. Is God, was it 7 Days to Die? Is another one I'm pretty sure that did something similar to zombie infected animals. I know they have like zombie infected birds or something like that in there, but there's not a lot of zombie games that are like at this high quality that actually have that, because it would make sense too. A virus is basically a living entity. It will evolve to its nature to survive. In that meaning, if it needs a host, it will do that. So having the zombie virus only affect humans does not make a lot of sense. That's why like shows like The Walking Dead does not make a lot of sense. It's a zombie virus that's only affecting humans. You have ones like 28 Days Later or something like that. It just does make a lot of sense to me. Resident Evil is probably the only one that actually, is as much hate as the movies and games get for like, certain, areas. It makes a lot of sense of nature being affected by a zombie type virus. You have plants, you have aquarium type animals, you got flying animals, you got mammals, stuff like that. I want to see a zombie game that's like Dying Lights, but hasn't affected animals too. That's personally just me. But I don't know. What did you guys think of Dying Light? Did you guys like the first one? Did you ever play the second one? And what do you think that could be improved or be brought into Dying Light 3? And I'll make sure to check those comments out. But stay safe, healthy, sanitized. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and leave comments below. Make sure to share my videos. And hope 2025 is better for you guys. I'll see you.